Welcome back. For the Springbok rugby team to compete in the World Cup in France has just been announced amid some fanfare at Multichoice in Johannesburg. Of course, the big announcements are the people who are not in the original squad but do appear to have been selected as standbys. I'm talking both about Lucanio, who has a twisted knee, and Handra Pollard also trying to recover from injury. That seems to be the main headlines coming out of that announcement. Also, of course, a huge reaction to the announcement of the squad. You should have seen the crowd the moment that Sia Khaleesi was announced. Our sports editor, Vaylen Kirtley, there for you. Vaylen, good afternoon to you. What reaction so far?
Thank you very much, Stephen. Yes, so lots to speak about the Springbok squad that will be making South Africa proud to defend their world crown, try and win a back-to-back world crown, something that only New Zealand have done before, but they are three-time world champions, and they go into a very tougher group in France. We just saw their massive number 6 jersey. It is the visual representation of so many of South Africa's most memorable rugby moments from 1995 to 2019. And in fact, when you walk into Multichoice, you see massive banners, not only that 6 staring you down, but big banners of the Springbok players saying stronger together and the home of the Boks. And certainly SuperSport has been that place where you have come to watch South Africa do battle for the nation. SuperSport CEO designate Rindani Ramoba joins us now to tell us what their World Cup plans are, because we know that you guys always have something very special up your sleeves. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Thanks for chatting to us. What's going to happen for Rugby World Cup 2023?
Thank you for having me. Firstly, I think just what we saw now was special. Some of the key moments that we saw in here, I think what I was saying earlier to the team, I hope that it captures, or it's just a bit of a taste in terms of what to expect in terms of the Rugby World Cup. Us as SuperSport and DStv Multichoice, I think our offering, as always, we constantly striving to be the best. Just in terms of our offering, we've got all the matches available on not normal linear, but what we also have available now is the option to stream all matches. So we've recently launched last week our new DStv Stream app. So it's quite exciting for us. So no dish, no decoder. You can basically download the app, and within 5 minutes you're basically going to have all the amazing World Cup offering on a single app.
So I'm not too sure how many bosses are very happy to hear that news, because that also means that you can be streaming in the office.
So, I mean, we're joking around in the office, but we're saying download the content using your boss's app, your boss's Wi-Fi. So we're embracing a bit of disruptive communication as well. But I think the key thing is to make sure that we get the content that people love in the hands of every single person in South Africa. And I think that's something that we're going to keep driving and trying as part of our ambition to positively use sport to impact people's lives. So again, it's just part and parcel of the amazing offering. We've got amazing talent, former rugby players. We've got amazing Rugby World Cup shows. What we also have is we are trying to package different content, not just for our premium segment, but for our mass market segments as well. But again, it's just to drive the mandate of trying to get as many people to basically be exposed to the amazing sport of rugby.
I know that during the 2022 FIFA World Cup, a big driver was to actually get fans involved. And when you speak about the Springbok brand, what they stand for, certainly now how over the past 4 years, Stronger Together has been such a massive unifier in South Africa. How are you going to get the fans involved this time around?
So a lot of what we are doing in terms of the different plans is we will be fan-centric. And the reason I'm laughing is because we've got Multichoice CEO making jokes at the back, because it's about the fans and it's about making sure that the fans are at the heart of what we do, right? So I think one of the key things is to take the game to the fans. And what we're doing is we're using a lot of disruptive social media aspects in terms of trying to reach masses of people. We're partnering with Saru for Bok Towns in terms of screenings and viewings that we can have at different outlets, etc. But just on what you touched on now about Stronger Together, I think again what we saw here and just the embodiment of people coming together for a single cause. And as DStv, the home of entertainment, the home of sport, the home of the Springboks, it's very important for us to drive that message at every single touch point that we can.
Rundane Romoba is the SuperSport CEO designate, chatting to us about their plans to bring the Rugby World Cup to each and every single home and each and every single South African, Stephen, here from Multichoice. We're going to have more for you from the venue in a short while.
Vaylen Kirtley, our sports editor, thank you very much indeed, live from that announcement.